Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am Sadia Bashir and today formally we are going to start our first lecture. So first of all I am going to tell you about the learning objectives of this course. After going through this unit you will be able to identify and differentiate the meaning of growth and development. Like you will study definitions of growth and development also, and furthermore you will differentiate between these two terms. Then you will be able to explain the relationship between growth and development, describe the principles of development, like what are those principles behind the development of human being, and explore factors affecting human development. I wanted to mention here that this unit deals with the general nature of growth and development, and this understanding of growth and development will help us to plan educational growth and development of the child. As we know that human life starts from a single cell. This cell is under constant interaction with the environment in the mother's womb and after birth with the outside world. And this interaction leads to the growth and development of the child. The primary purpose of studying the growth and development of children is to understand them better. Because we all know कि जब तक हम स्टूडेंट को बेहतर तरीके से नहीं समझेंगे या उसके बैकग्राउंड को या कॉन्टेक्स्ट को नहीं समझेंगे या उसकी सलाहियतों को नहीं समझेंगे, तब तक हम उनकी अच्छे तरीके से लर्निंग नहीं करा सकते. I'm going to share with you some definitions of human development and growth so that you can make more understanding regarding those terms. Like growth basically denotes a net increase in the size or mass of the tissue. It is largely attributed to multiplication of cells and increase in the intracellular substance. So from this point we can say that the growth is increase in size or mass basically. If we can see the definition of Harlock, then he is also focusing on the change in size, in proportion and disappearances of the old features and acquisition of new ones. So he is also focusing on the increase in size or the thing which is observable. So Crow and Crow also refers the growth as a structural and physiological changes. So the changes occurring in our body and structure of human being is called as growth. If increase in size is called as growth, then we must need to know what would be the meaning of development, because both terms are interrelated. Or sometimes these terms are used as a synonym also. So we have to specify the difference between these two terms. Development specify maturation of functions. It is related to the maturation and myelination of the nervous system and indicates acquisition of variety of skills for optimal functioning of the students. It is quite different with the definition of the growth. I'm going to share with you some more definitions so you can make some understanding, then I will explain little bit. According to Harlock, he says that development means a progressive series of changes that occur in an ordered, predictable manner as a result of maturation and experience. It means he is not talking about the increase in size or the thing which can be observable or measurable. He is talking about the changes, but these changes can be the result of maturation and experience. So these changes are not related with the physical changes, which we have seen in the previous definition of growth, that the growth is what is the growth? That is the increase in size. Alright. J.E. Anderson says development is concerned with growth as well as those changes in behavior which results from the environmental situation. So the development is what is influenced by the environment, but still we can't say that the growth is something else and the development is something else. Both concepts are interrelated. Alright, if we can see the definition of Libert, Paulos and Marmer, then according to them, development refers to a process of change in growth and capability over time as function of both maturation and interaction with the environment. ये कह रहे हैं कि डेवलपमेंट जो है वो ऐसा प्रोसेस है कि जिसमें इंसान की कैपेबिलिटीज और जो फंक्शंस हैं वो मेच्योर होते जाते हैं ग्रेजुअली विद द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम। ठीक हो गया। और वो मेच्योर कैसे होते हैं? जैसे जैसे हम एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं चीज़ों को, जैसे जैसे हम समझते जाते हैं अपने इर्द गिर्द के एनवायरनमेंट को, सो हमारी जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग है वो मज़ीद स्ट्रॉन्ग होती जाती है और इवन हमारी पर्सनालिटी डेवलप होती जाती है। अगर यहाँ तक आपको डेफिनेशंस दोनों की क्लियर हो गई हों तो अब हम अगली हेडिंग की तरफ जाते हैं जो कि डिफरेंस है इन दोनों टर्म्स के दरमियान। I hope now you have some idea regarding what is growth and what is development. As we have discussed earlier that growth is something which is measurable and which is related with the changes in our structure and physique, and the development is something which is related with the interaction with the environment, like how much we will interact with this environment and we have some exposure with the environment, then we will be able to understand the concept. So here you can see that growth and development has some differences. Growth is the term used in purely physical sense and it generally refers to the increase in size and length. Development implies overall changes in shape, form or structure resulting in improved working or functioning. Alright, growth is something occurs as a change in quantitative and changes in the quality of character rather than the quantitative aspects come in the domain of development. Growth is the part of developmental process as we have discussed before. A development in its quantitative aspect is termed as growth, and see the development aspect, then it is comprehensive and wider term and refers to the overall changes in the individual. So growth does not continue throughout life, it stops when maturity has been attained. आपने सुना होगा कि इंसान का जो कद मतलब एक स्पेसिफिक ईयर्स तक ही बढ़ और उस कद का बढ़ना जो है वो खत्म हो जाता है या रुक जाता है। सो हम ये क्या है, यस, फिजिकल जो चेंजेस हैं वो एक स्पेसिफिक टाइम तक रहती हैं। ठीक है, as far as development, so it is obviously comprehensive, but these are the changes which occur throughout the, मतलब हम ये कह सकते हैं कि इंसान की डेवलपमेंट जो है वो मरते दम तक होती रहती है किसी न किसी एस्पेक्ट, लेकिन जो ग्रोथ है वो एक स्पेसिफिक पॉइंट पर आकर रुक जाती। अब ये चीज जैसे हम पहले डिस्कस कर चुके कि ग्रोथ इन्वॉल्व बॉडी चेंजेस and the changes produced by growth are the subject of measurement and they may be development involves changes of an orderly coherent type tending towards a goal maturity, and development implies improvement in functioning and behavior and hence bring qualitative changes which are difficult to be measured directly. So जो आपके बिहेवियर में चेंजेस आते हैं, जो आपकी लैंग्वेज डेवलप होती है, जो आपके इमोशंस डेवलप होते हैं, जो आपकी इंटेलिजेंस डेवलप होती है, वो उसको हम एग्जैक्टली सही तरह से मेजर नहीं कर सकते, जिसकी वजह से हम उसको क्वालिटेटिव चेंजेस का नाम देते हैं। एक और सेंस में हम ये भी कह सकते हैं कि ग्रोथ इज सेलुलर एंड इट टेक्स प्लेस ड्यू टू द मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ सेल्स। अगर हम बायोलॉजी की ज़बान में कहें कि ये ग्रोथ क्या है, बेसिकली एक सेल होता है, वही सेल मल्टीप्लाई होता जाता है और इंसान जो है एक पूरी शक्ल इख्तियार कर। सो इट कैन बी सेड growth is a cellular process which is the multiplication of cells. Growth may or may not bring development, but development is organized. It is organization of all the parts which growth and differentiation have produced. Development is also possible without growth. अगर फर्ज करें किसी का कद जो है वो किसी स्टेज पर आकर रुक गया है तो it doesn't mean कि उसकी डेवलपमेंट नहीं हो रही है. It means he is learning, he is experiencing the world. Obviously, he is developing his personality, his relationships, and communication skills. So all these things are in process. So development जो है वो नहीं रुकती, growth जो है वो रुक जाती है। अब इन दोनों का रिलेशनशिप क्या है, ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट का? द टर्म ग्रोथ इज यूज्ड इन प्योरली फिजिकल सेंस and it generally refers to the increase in size, length, height and weight. As we have discussed before, changes in quantitative aspects come into the domain of growth And development implies overall changes in shape, form, structure, resulting in improved working or functioning. देखिए इम्प्रूव्ड वर्किंग और फंक्शनिंग का हम वर्ड इसलिए यूज कर रहे हैं कि जब आप एज अ चाइल्ड होते हैं तो बच्चा जो है वो बहुत ऑर्गेनाइज्ड वे में चीजें नहीं कर रहा होता, लेकिन वो ऑर्गेनाइज्ड कब होती हैं, जब वो चीजों को एक्सपीरियंस कर करके सीख के एक स्पेसिफिक लेवल पर आ जाता है. हम ये कह सकते हैं कि ये दोनों चीजें एज मेंशन्ड हियर दैट इट इंडिकेट्स द चेंजेस इन द क्वालिटी और कैरेक्टर रादर देन इन क्वांटिटेटिव एस्पेक्ट. ठीक है, बेसिकली क्या है कि डेवलपमेंट में क्वालिटी ही एनहांस हो रही है ना एज कंपेयर टू द quantitative aspect, but both terms are contributing to each other. Growth is one of the part of developmental process, and in strict sense, if we can say, development in its quantitative aspects is termed as growth. This thing we have discussed before. And development is a wider and comprehensive term. It refers to overall changes in the individual. Students, here I wanted to tell you that the purpose of telling you the relationship between growth and development is to just share with you that both terms are not separately working. Like growth भी हो रही होती है इंसान के अंदर और डेवलपमेंट भी हो रही होती है. हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि एक स्टेज पर ग्रोथ होगी, रुक जाएगी और उसके बाद डेवलपमेंट होगी. अगर आप ये समझ रहे हो कि ये मिलती जुलती बातें हैं, बट मिलती जुलती बातें हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पर बताने का मकसद ये है कि इन दोनों का आपस में रिलेशनशिप है. कैसे है वो? ऐसे कि दोनों चीजें एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करती हैं. ग्रोथ और डेवलपमेंट दोनों ही एट अ टाइम हो रहे होते हैं. Growth describes the changes which take place in particular aspect of the body and behavior of an organism. Or development describes the changes in the organism as a whole and does not list the changes in parts. Are you getting my point? Like growth जो है वो specific parts की होती है ना. कैसे कि इंसान का कद बढ़ता है, हाथ जिस स्पेसिफिक साइज के होने चाहिए उतने ही बढ़ते हैं. ऐसा तो नहीं होता ना कि आपके हाथ जो है वो आपके बाजू से ज्यादा बड़े हो जाए. ऐसा ही है. हर ऑर्गन एक स्पेसिफिक डायरेक्शन में इंक्रीज होता है विद इन द टर्म ऑफ ग्रोथ. लेकिन जो डेवलपमेंट है उसमें हम क्या करते हैं, उसमें हम डेवलपमेंट को एज अ होल बॉडी की डेवलपमेंट लेते हैं. अगर हम एक अच्छी पर्सनालिटी के मालिक होते हैं और अगर हमने अपने इमोशंस को कंट्रोल करना सीख लिया है तो ये हमारी एज अ होल अचीवमेंट है, ना कि ये एज अ पार्ट है. ठीक, एज वी हैव डिस्कस्ड बिफोर दैट ग्रोथ डजंट कंटिन्यू थ्रू आउट लाइफ and it stops when maturity has been attained. But development is a continuous process. It goes from womb to tomb. All right? It doesn't end with the attainment of maturity. So look at the second point, कि the changes produced by growth are the subject of measurement. They may be quantified. Development implies improvement in functioning of behavior and hence bringing qualitative changes which are difficult to be measured directly. Before moving towards the next topic, I wanted to mention here that if you have some questions and queries regarding, you can ask your question on MDB forum and you can email us and you will receive a prompt responses from the university and from your instructor also. So I hope you have make some understanding regarding the definitions of these two concepts of growth and development. Now you have been about the difference between growth and development and their relationship also. Now we are going to start the principles of human development.